to her.
How often do you tell a girl like Heidi Montag, you know, honey, don't do it?
Oh, we turn down patients all the time. Probably 40% of the people that walk in here are...
40%?
Yeah, we turn down a lot of patients. The stars are used to getting what they want, and, you know, it puts a tremendous amount of pressure on, I think, the plastic surgeons. They come in your office, and you know, here's somebody that you've idolized all your life, and they're telling you what they want to do, and you're like, can I get your autograph? And you really have to be the good doctor and protect them, and no matter who they are, think about, you know, the medical side of this.
Heidi sat down with Cynthia McFadden for the first time about her regrets. She has a few.
No, I do not feel like I was prepared enough for this. Maybe I should have known, but how can you know when your doctor's saying it's just a little this, it's just a little that? You know, it really becomes a lot. I think that doctors should really walk you through all aspects of it, not just the glamour side of it. Doctors, it's like they're selling you cookies or something.
The 24-year-old reality show starlet says it's not all that it's cut out to be.
Surgery is not glamorous. I would say plastic surgery is anything but glamorous. It's really hard, and then it becomes a burden because you feel like you need to keep up with it, and you don't. If I could take it back, I would.
And Heidi is far from alone in her regrets. Take Jennifer Grey. She's publicly said that her nose job almost cost her her career. And though she's the new it girl, as tonight's winner of Dancing with the Stars, the girl from Dirty Dancing disappeared after her nose job drastically changed her face. Dr. Fisher has plenty of headline-grabbing celebrity redos. Take Lisa Rinna, once infamous for her over-silicone lips. She described almost like pebbles in her lips.
Right. There was a lot of silicone being injected in the lips back in the 80s. It's really not a legal thing to do now. I think a lot was injected over time. It kind of migrates and drifts and starts distortion.
Hi, nice to see you.
See you.
That distortion over the years was so noticeable, it finally brought Lisa to Dr. Fisher.
Open up a little bit. Looks like it's all feeling pretty good.
In this recently aired episode of her new reality show.
You look at her lips and they're just distracting, and you know, and I talked to her one day. I said, you know, we can make that a little bit better for you, and I think you'll feel more comfortable. And you know, it was great how it turned out for her. And now you don't look at her eyes and you look at your lips; you just look at her eyes. And I think that was what we wanted to accomplish.
Rock star Pete Burns claims he nearly died when all the botched silicone in his lips got terribly infected. The British singer won international fame with the 80s hit, You Spin Me Right Round.
I woke up after doing a song with the Scissor Sisters and my lip was at least 18 inches away from my face, the lower lip. It was huge like this big, just swollen like a Ubangi. But when you wake up and your Adam's apple has come out here further than your jaw, on one side of your face is so swollen you can't open your eye, and there's yellow discharge, not just leaking, squirting with a hiss, it would squirt from my face. It was like one of the worst science fiction or horror movies you could ever see.
But despite these horror stories and the regrets, the demand for plastic surgery is higher than ever. But Dr. Garth says he believes when it comes to cosmetic procedures, less is more.
I like the happy endings and helping them, and then coming back and saying, God, you changed my life, and I'm really happy, and I strive for that.
And the quality of his results, he says, keeps the stars in his orbit. I'm Juju Chang for Nightline in Beverly Hills.
And we will look deeper into this world tomorrow night on ABC special Celebrity Plastic Surgery Gone Too Far at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central. Thanks to Juju Chang for that report. Up next, he is lightning on the dance floor with a six-pack that's impossible to miss. But sit-ups alone did not get him there. Those abs are out of a can.
Don't just volumize your lashes, millionize them. New Voluminous Million Lashes from L'Oreal. Our millionizing brush has a multitude of bristles for a multitude of lashes. And the Clean Sweep Viper removes excess mascara.
Lashes look so multiplied, so clean, it's like seeing millions.
L'Oreal's new Voluminous Million Lashes.
Double. What's the occasion?
Everyday special with you, baby.
Two 100% pure Canadian beef patties. Only $1.
You know, we don't talk about it. The delicious McDouble, part of our Value Fix menu, only $1.39 every day. With Fido, you save. you get more than you think. Every time you use your phone, you get Fido dollars. Watch them grow and use them to get your next phone for less. Only Fido helps you save now with phones from $0 and later with Fido dollars.
Pet walks, headbands, color jackets, and your kitchen was totally awesome. Now flash to the 21st century. Times have changed, and so should the look of your cabinets. Let the island's own kitchen technician take you back to the future. Revitalize your look with new doors and panels, add moldings, light fixtures, and create new space for today's appliances. The kitchen technician can make it happen. Save money, the environment, and your self-respect. Call for your free consultation. The Kitchen Technician, now open in Nanaimo.
This year, Santa has his hands full, thanks to your Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram dealer. Right now, get a 2010 Grand Caravan for only $18,995. Or a 2011 Ram 1500 for less than $27,000. And on select models, we'll make your first monthly payment up to $500. Only during the Deck the Driveway holiday event at your BC Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram dealer.
For males, we go to the gym, we run, we exercise, we eat well, and why not have a procedure like this done as well? I met with both doctors. They made me feel completely at ease, and they made me feel that, you know, there's a place for males in here as well. What surprised me the most about the procedure was how simple it was. It was painless, and at the end, it looked very natural. People would say, have you been on a holiday?
Call MD Aesthetics for your free physician consultation today. Facing life head on, just like you. That's what you'll find on North of 49. We'll meet people with amazing stories. Stories that will ignite conversations about issues that affect you. Stories on career. Stories on health. Join us as we create the guide to the rest of your life. Brought to you by the BC Dental Association and Pharmacy. North of 49. Fridays at 7:30 on CHEK.
And I'm looking for feature stories in our community. I mean, that's what we do, is we reflect our community here on Vancouver Island. If you have any great story ideas that aren't so much newsy, but interesting to the public, we'd like to know about them. Give me a call or email me.
Nightline continues from New York City with Bill Weir.
There are a few time-tested ways for fellas to get a cheese grater stomach. You can do push-ups, take the skin off your chicken, pay a guy to throw one of those big medicine balls at your gut, or there is a new route to ripped, and it is way less work. And for young Sudanese, it is a sign of the time.
Tony Dovolani has it all. On Dancing with the Stars, he's got the moves, he's got the charisma, and yes, he's got the six-pack.
The abs are very important because it gives you the V look, so therefore when you get on the floor, it's pleasant to the eye.
From TV's hottest ballroom to cover after cover, whether you're a guy with a situation,
My abs are so ripped up, it's come up with a situation.
or a choir teacher with sex appeal like Glee's Matthew Morrison. This season's must-have is the six-pack.
It's usually for
300 sit-ups a day isn't Tony's only method to six-pack glory. Spray tanning is his secret weapon.
Now I'm going to come in here, I'm going to kind of just contour a little bit extra.
Melanie Mills is an expert body finisher to the dancing cast. You know his abs versus another dancer's abs.
I don't have to study it. The shirt comes off, and I know exactly what to do.
The six-pack fairy finishes up her ab magic on Tony with some contouring makeup.
Then we'll take like a cream cosmetic like this, and really kind of almost draw, and then buff it out.
And this isn't cheating.
This is definitely not cheating. How is it? I mean, think about it this way. Is makeup for you cheating? You know, every woman wears makeup. So is that cheating?
Enhancing. That's a better word to use.
For $35, the average guy can now buy abs in a box, assuming he knows how to paint them on.
Seems like something that a woman would do, not necessarily something you'd expect from a guy.
Well, men are just as vain as we are. They really are. That vanity is driving sales of products like the Lab Series Ab Rescue Body Sculpting Gel, which promises to tighten and tone. We went into the lab to see the science of enhancing the six-pack.
We had ingredients of caffeine, creatine, and soybean protein extract that actually help with the long-term improvement in the skin's appearance of tightening, toning, and firming of the skin.
Brandon Netlett not only works here as a chemist, he's also a client.
It's always a focal point. If you're on the beach or if you're somewhere, the abs is what always draws all the attention.
We've been using the gel for a few weeks.
Vigorously rub it in, I feel a cooling sensation, which after an intense workout and a hot shower is just calming.
But no matter how much of this you lather on, the gel won't burn fat, but it will tighten the skin.
What's the difference between this and, let's say, a woman's cellulite cream?
Cellulite creams are attacking the fat in the skin. We're not attacking the fat at all. This is just a toning of the skin itself.
Would you be embarrassed to have this in your medicine cabinet?
Something I would probably keep locked away in the drawer.
Your little secret, right?
My little secret.
So if you're not Zac Efron, Mario Lopez, or Kellen Lutz, wait, you've got some options.
So you're going to spend the rest of the day without a shirt on?
I'm probably going to teach today without a shirt.
I'm Yancy Denise for Nightline in Hollywood.
Little warning though, the cheap stuff comes off in the pool. Trust me. Thanks to Yancy Denise for that report. Let's see what's coming up next with Jimmy Kimmel. Jim?
Thanks, Bill. Tonight, Dominic Monaghan is here. We have music from Kesha and our newly appointed Dancing with the Stars champion. Jimmy Kimmel Live is next.
Seriously, you took them as a trade-in.
I didn't want to be put on the naughty list. So they can fly.
The Bring Home a Honda event is on now. We've created these limited special edition Accords and Civics, loaded with no charge added features, no payments for 90 days, and a $500 cash bonus. But it's just for the holidays, so hurry in.
Awesome! Whoa. Tyler's new HD smartphone is amazing. It's unreal. Once you've seen it, you just can't watch anything else. In fact, it's so unbelievable, sometimes Ty gets a little overly focused. Ty, you're missing a stop. See what I mean? Stop's not for another 8 blocks.
Once you've seen an HD smartphone, you won't want anything else. Starting from $19.99. Only at Rogers.
Time to tackle these greasy dishes. A change in the lineup.
1 drop of Dawn Plus Power Scrubbers has the grease cleaning power of 2 drops of a leading non-concentrated brand. Dawn does more.
So it's not a chore.
It's our expert advice. It's a quality product. Well, close. Those are all good reasons. But the number one reason is because of our people.
Don't miss out on our holiday season specials. On December 4th and 5th, have your pet pictures taken with Santa. Plus, save up to 50% off at our big store-wide sale.
At Pets West, we've been treating our customers with great service for over 20 years.
Pets West, in the Broadmead Village Shopping Center. Committed to you and your pet.
There's only one threesome I want. Luxurious spa time, lounging time with my girls, and a hot, relaxing bath at Beach Club Resort in Parkstone. They make it happen for only $190 per person. Fulfill your threesome fantasies at Beach Club Resort.
Fridays on CHEK.
I'm listening.
Watch the Man of Steel defend the planet.
You can't win until you've gone Stone. It's never too late.
Smallville, Fridays at 8 on CHEK. Fridays on CHEK. The battle of good and evil rages on.
I have to kill you. I'd like to see you try. You know who I am? Lucifer.
Supernatural, Fridays at 9 on CHEK. CHEK News weather with Ed Bay. Your island's own.
Time for tonight's closing argument and some alarming saber-rattling going on in the Korean peninsula. North Korea fired dozens of shells at the South Korean island of Pyongyang, killing 2 South Korean Marines, wounding 18. The North said it was merely returning fire. South Korea acknowledged it had fired some test shots in the area, but certainly not into the hermit kingdom of Kim Jong-il. President Obama today called South Korea one of our most important allies, strongly condemning the attack. So tonight we ask, what, if anything, should the United States do? Tell us what you think at the Nightline Facebook page or at the Nightline page at abcnews.com. That's our report for tonight. From all of us at ABC News.